Okay, last one. And I never thought you'd get away that easily from me, because I'm everywhere. But the last and final movie I want to talk about tonight, and the fourth movie in my horror project that I personally picked, is going to be Sinister from 2012, and this was directed by Scott Derrickson, which you will definitely know him from the first Doctor Strange and the recently released The Black Phone that came out 2021. And this was a movie that I've been meaning to rewatch for years. So I personally picked this for that reason. And this movie is definitely a very disturbing one as well. But it's essentially about this family that moves into like a new house. And Ethan Hawke is your lead character in here. He is a crime writer by the name of Ellison Oswalt. Yeah, they really came up with that name. So, he's a true crime author, and he found out some details on this house that he decided to move to. Well, this house is not a good place, because it was a house that had like a deadly, dark, tragic history. Well, the way this movie begins, you know that history, because this movie begins with like a snuff film. And it just like shows like this family that's hooded and being hung from a tree. And you just see like a blade cutting down that branch, raising this family up while they die. And the way to begin a movie like this makes you know that this movie is going to be disturbing as but Ellison discovers this box of home movies that are like labeled like pool party, lawn work, barbecue. He watches these home movies, and they're not pretty, because they are the other snuff films in this collection. Lawn work shows like a lawnmower just mowing the lawn, but then you have like the biggest jump scare in this movie. You see like one of the family members just laying in the grass, and here comes the lawnmower. I'm like, what the? But the pool party shows like the family strapped to like lawn chairs, and they get pulled into the pool and they drown. The barbecue is the family in the car, and they get, you know. So this movie ain't pretty, but it's pretty freaking horrifying. I can like count on like a couple fingers of the movies that like literally made me uncomfortable, and this is one of them. So throughout this whole movie, Ethan Hawke wants to discover how these murders happened, because he thinks that it's like a serial killer on the loose. Turns out it's a Babylonian deity by the name of Bagul, and he's basically like a child eater. So he abducts children and makes them do his dirty work for him. And yeah, this movie is tense, terrifying, and you don't even know what's real or what's fake. And not to mention, the attic scene is just good. Because he discovers the children that were behind these snuff films with Bagul. They essentially just watched their snuff films, and he just like goes into the attic. It's horrifying stuff. And I think it's one of the scariest horror movies of the 2010s. The way this thing ends is definitely a downer, because the daughter of this family comes across Bagul's influence, and she dismembers the dad, the mom, and her brother. And it's just a really, really brutal ending. And for that, I would definitely give Sinister an A. This movie is definitely going to be in my top 50 horror movies. It's original, and it's something that really messes with your head. And you wouldn't think that children, like, literally would kill their entire family. It's messed up stuff. But that's all I gotta say about Sinister. Hope you guys enjoyed. And the next movie I'm hoping to like see on Sunday is going to be The Hill. So I'll try and like have a video out for that coming up. And as of recording this, I'm almost done with Phase 2 of the MCU, because I still have Avengers, Age of Ultron, and Ant-Man left. So I watched 10 of these. Well, once I get to Age of Ultron and Ant-Man, there'll be 12 of these suckers in a month. And I gotta say that I'm exhausted. But, like I said, I'm not doing a singular review on any MCU movies, because I want to just rank them and be done with it. So I'll just like give brief synopses on these movies leading up to the Marvels in November, which at this point I really hope that we actually do get, because I would have done this for nothing. Ugh. Hollywood, don't screw me over. But anyway, over that MCU stuff, I'll have a review on The Hill coming up, and I might have like a Gunslinger review coming up sometime next week too. I gotta finish it. I'm almost halfway through it, and I might do like a little book haul too, plus the movies I watched in August. So I still got a lot of stuff to talk about this month. And it's been like the longest frickin' month of my life. But anyway, it's getting late. I'm going to catch some shut-eye. I'll see you guys in the near future. Adios. Peace.